Hello, this is Brad Harvey. Welcome to our Ask the Advisor video series, where we answer your financial questions. We frequently get asked, is it different this time? With the market behaving the way that it is recently, with the precipitous sell-off, has this ever happened before? And I'm here to tell you that history does not always repeat itself, but it frequently rhymes. There are certainly commonalities that we can draw by studying history. I'm very hesitant to say it's different this time. However, it frequently is a little different. They're not identical. We've had 3 major declines in the stock markets since I began my career in the early 90s. That actually is fairly typical. Is it different this time? Sure, this time it was caused by a virus. However, in the financial crisis, it was caused by subprime lending. In 2000 to 2002, it was probably caused by overspending on tech leading up to the Y2K bug. But there are also times like 1987 when the market sold off suddenly and rather precipitously. I don't want to overuse that term, but it was somewhat of a surprise, very much like this time. You know, there are people out there that say, oh, this is completely different and it's terrible and we're starting a new depression. And there are other people that are saying, hey, this really isn't that bad. Everybody's out of work for a couple of months and we'll be fine. Well, we are going to find out. Time will tell us. However, there are certain commonalities that make this familiar. Yes, it happened very, very quickly. The market lost over 30% of its value in a little less than a month. That is very, very quick. Then we recovered almost half of that loss over a subsequent 2-week period. That's fairly normal. Where we go from here, that remains to be seen. However, if this risk is uncomfortable for you or that kind of volatility, I'm here to tell you it will continue in the future. Remember, I've been in this business for 24 years. This is my 3rd time. So if you take just an average, that's once every 8 years or so. So this is not all that uncommon. It's not fun. It's not fun for anyone. It's very difficult to separate the emotion of looking at your statements and looking online and seeing your values and seeing them go down rather rapidly. But if you don't need the money right now, why would you sell? Just because somebody tells you, hey, your car's worth $5,000 and you just paid $20,000 for it, doesn't mean you necessarily have to run out and sell it to them. And if your neighbor sold them their car for $5,000, doesn't mean you have to take $5,000 for yours. Keep that in mind. This is Brad Harvey with Ask an Advisor. If you have any other questions that you'd like for us to cover, please send us an email. Thank you. Thanks for visiting our channel. We hope you found the information valuable. If you want to see more videos about investing, please click to subscribe. If you have any questions you'd like for us to answer, send us an email at him@ragroups.com. We would love your feedback.